The whistle blew, a sharp final sound cutting through the crisp German air. We'd won. The cheers from our small school team echoed across the empty field, a pocket of pure joy in the middle of nowhere. We were just kids from a sleepy town, and this away game felt like the World Cup. Piling back onto the old school bus, the energy was electric. We sang, we chanted, we replayed every goal in loud, glorious detail. The driver, a kind old man named Klaus, just smiled in the rear-view mirror. As dusk began to settle, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, the bus sputtered. It coughed once, twice, then rolled to a dead stop on a deserted country road, flanked by a dense, dark forest. Klaus tried the ignition again and again, but the engine only gave a sad, defeated groan. The initial groans of annoyance from us boys quickly faded into an uneasy silence. We were stranded. An hour turned into 2. The temperature dropped, and a thick fog began to creep in from the forest, swallowing the road and muffling the world in a blanket of gray. It was then that we heard it. It's a sound that didn't belong. It wasn't an animal, not a car. It was a low, guttural growl that seemed to vibrate through the floor of the bus. We all froze, eyes wide, staring out the windows into the swirling mist. The sound was closer now, a heavy, dragging noise, like something massive being pulled through the undergrowth. Panic started to set in. Whispers of old local legends, stories our grandparents told us to keep us from wandering into the woods, now felt terrifyingly real. They spoke of the Walgeist, a spirit of the forest that protected its domain from intruders. A creature that didn't take kindly to the loud, boisterous celebrations of outsiders. Klaus, ever the calm presence, ordered us to stay quiet and move to the center of the bus, away from the windows. He drew the curtains, plunging us into near darkness, lit only by the faint emergency lights. The dragging sound stopped right outside. Silence. A heavy, suffocating silence that was worse than the noise. Then a loud thud hit the side of the bus, making the whole vehicle shake. Someone screamed. Another thud, this time against the back emergency door. It rattled violently in its frame. We could hear sniffing, a wet, raspy sound right against the glass. Something was testing the bus, searching for a way in. We huddled together, a terrified knot of boys. Our victory from hours ago, a distant, forgotten memory. Tears streamed down some faces. Prayers were whispered into the cold air. The scratching started next. Long, sharp scrapes along the metal, like giant claws trying to peel the bus open like a can. The sound was agonizing, grating on our nerves until they were raw. It went on for what felt like an eternity. We were trapped in a metal box, being hunted by something we couldn't see, something ancient and angry. I remember thinking, this is it. This is how it ends. Our celebration had disturbed something, and now it was here to claim us. Just as a window cracked under the pressure, a blinding light cut through the fog. The roar of a powerful engine filled the air. A large truck had rounded the bend, its headlights slicing through the mist and pinning whatever was outside in its glare. There was a terrible, high-pitched shriek, a sound of pure rage and pain, followed by the sound of something heavy crashing back into the forest. The truck pulled up alongside us. The driver, a burly man with a kind face, looked as shaken as we were. He said he'd seen our bus on the side of the road and thought we might need help. He didn't ask what the noise was. He didn't have to. The fear in our eyes told the story. We all scrambled off the bus and into the warmth of his truck, not daring to look back at the dark, waiting woods. We were all safe, physically unharmed, but something had changed in all of us that night. We never spoke of it again. Not really. The official report said the bus had a simple engine failure, but we knew. We knew we had come face to face with something that lived in the shadows of the old world, and by some miracle, we had survived. That victory was the last one our team ever celebrated so loudly. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe for more. Stay safe out there.